Tommy, you ever smell something and it reminds you of a place you used to visit? Maybe use that nose as a time machine?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like what? Tell me. Explain yourself.
Take a shit somewhere? Like,
Oh, that reminds me of dinner last Tuesday. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking like a peculiar smell.
No, I don't think so.
No?
No.
You never sniff something and think of old dear Aunt Betty?
No, I've never been good with the sense of smell.
No. The sense of smell fails you. I would have thought it would have been your sense of eyesight.
Yeah, all those cigarettes I smoked in the 20s just went up and burnt my nose hairs.
Okay. What happened to your eyes? Why are they so beady?
I don't know. I have no idea.
God. He's got the eyes of a mole, this man does.
Says Sex Star over there.
I am Sex Star. Thank you very much. I like that. That is my new name, and I am an icon. You are welcome, people.
A legend in his own mind.
A legend in all of reality as it stands. I caught a whiff the other day, Tom, and it reminded me of a certain place in a certain time of my life. It reminded me of my grandma's house.
Okay.
Yeah, you ever have that smell?
No, but my grandma's house smelled like cigarettes.
Oh, my one grandma's house, definitely. Whenever I smell cigarette smoke, it reminds me of my one grandma's house.
Nice.
Yeah, isn't it? I'm like, oh, grandma. There she is. She's a ghost that lives in the cigarette butts of all Americans.
The Virginia Slims.
She is Virginia Slim. Yes, she is. She is. But this one, this grandma, she never had like a really pleasant smell. Oh. It kind of smelled a little bit musty, as in you must take a shower and get rid of that funk. I don't know what it is. A very weird smell. And the other day I smelt it. I'm like, and I could never put my finger on it, what this smelled like.
And it wasn't grandma herself? It was just the house?
I don't know. I thought it was a combination maybe of the two.
Maybe she needed a dehumidifier, probably?
Personally, maybe. Okay. Strapped to her person. I don't know. And then I'm thinking, well, maybe that's what it's like to be old. You just smell weird. Like maybe that's the smell of all the unkept promises and failed goals.
Sure.
You know?
Just the smell of old skin.
Oh, yeah. That skin has got to reek, huh? You reach a certain age, oh, my God. Plug your nose when that skin comes around.
All right, extra deodorant.
Yeah. So I couldn't figure out where the smell was coming from that I smelled the other day that reminded me of Grandma's house all those years ago. And I did some investigation.
Oh.
And I found out where that smell came from because I smelled it again. And it turns out it wasn't real despair that I smelled all those times. Or maybe somebody decided they broke into my grandmother's house and bottled up her musty scent. But what I smelled was actually synthetically mass-produced despair. It was a Glade air freshener spray. Yeah, Crisp Waters.
Oh, you pinpointed it.
I pinpointed it. I did a little test.
Look at that.
I sprayed it in the air, and I'm like, oh, my God, Grandma. Now, apparently,
did you ask your sister, does this remind you of Grandma?
I didn't. She was not around. Apparently, my Nana was, I don't know, maybe dropping potently offensive nuclear dookies at a feverish pace and trying to cover up that stench constantly. Mask that Duke with those Crisp Waters. Or maybe, see, it didn't even work because the Crisp Water is an evil unto itself. It doesn't smell right. Doesn't sit right.
Really? It's not like a fresh breeze?
You would think it would be like a fresh breeze. Not a fresh breeze. Kind of weird. Now,
so Glad didn't do its job, huh?
Glade did not do its job.
Oh, Glade. I thought it was Glad.
No, they're not glad of anything. Don't give them that much happy credit. No forgiveness for them. Now, I don't know if this company hires the best snouts in all the land, and I don't know if the profession of senior sniffer is a thing, but this team of noses must be fired. Because if you think that's what Crisp Waters smells like, you're out of your ever-loving mind.
How would you know, though? You're deathly afraid of water. Maybe you don't like the smell of water.
I've been around enough bubbling brooks to know what Crisp Water smells like.
You don't know what dead fish in the water is?
I know what a dead fish in the water is. I know what a cold fish is, too, and that's you, sir. Oh. It smells like, so Crisp Waters, I'm going to describe it. It smells like if you would inhale rubbing alcohol and brush your teeth at the same time. Ooh. Just kind of a minty burning sensation. Not good. That's not appealing to anybody.
Yeah.
So now this factory made Rancid Reek on their own, and then now it's tied to my phenomenal brain for all times.
Did they have crisp waters back when Grandma was around?
Well, I don't know. See, my mom, she thinks she's a blushing princess now because she has an indoor toilet. Because she was a kid, she had an outhouse. You see.
No shit.
Oh yeah,
crisp water.
No, there was shit, and she had to wade through the snow to do it. Man, that'll make you pinch one off real quick.
Wow.
Yeah, wintertime blues. So now this stupid Rancid Reek is tied to my brain forever, smelling like my musky Meemaw. Yeah, I know. And that's a morality lesson I think that we can all learn from. Live a good life, people. Live a good life. Treat people kindly.
Live enough to not have an outhouse.
Yes. Be surrounded by love at all times so you're not alone and constantly masking your stenches with aerosol sprays.
Get out of the crisp waters.
Get out of those crisp waters and see the world, would you? Jump on into the dank waters. The water's fine.
Get in the cool breeze.
Get in the cool breeze of this fine earth. We're making our own sense now.
Yeah.
Sense and sense. Both words spelled twice.
Look at that.
Homophones.
Yeah, there you go.
Homonyms.
Yeah.
Homonomina. M&Ms.
Homina.
So what the moral is, I like that. Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, it made Randy laugh.
First time in a decade. So people, the smell of crisp waters is what you're trying to avoid. Or at the very least, burn a match, would you?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Or you don't want to set the earth ablaze.
Yeah, we don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn. We're about to light a fire of our own, an hour of pure lit heat and fiery sarcasm. Welcome to the Miserable Retail Slave Show, and drop that beat, boy.
Put it in. We're drinking summer shandy on Thursday. We so motherfucking out here, though. We never been this out here. Woo! So strange when it's changing the speed. What you know about Leonard Skinner? The whacker the intro, the hotter the verse every time, baby. I've seen the hard times and the pressures been on me. Well, I've been working like a working man do. Got my act together, gonna walk all over you. Pressure pushing down on me, pushing down on you. Shit, let's raise the roof. Woo! About time, it's the era of the rebels. Cloud 9 in the air up in the vessels. Generation fearless, got a taste for weirdness. Flow on fire, that's the way my beard is. Hard times, jump starting the grind. It's all good, y'all. Things fall apart sometimes. Let it go, let me know when you're ready, though. Don't push me, cuz to the edge I'm close. When the time comes, ride for something. Or live to be 90 and then just die for nothing. Speak their heart, your baby, speak their mind. And I'ma play their part, and I'ma freak that rhyme one time for you. Rhyme one time for you. I'm an island, man. There ain't nothing else by me, man. Drinking up whiskey to float a battleship around this bitch any motherfucking how. Wow. All up in a mix and the place to be. You down for the night, come form with me. Like ABC, 1, 2, 3. As I breathe, like a part of the sea.
Welcome to the Miserable Retail Slave Show. We're coming to you from the Pod Shack outside beautiful Flint, Michigan. Ooh, Flint, Michigan, USA. That's hard to say. My name is Randy. Tommy's over there. He's my ride or sigh.
Hey, look at that.
And he's making me sigh right now with his tremendous yawn.
I didn't. I cut it off.
You cut it off?
I did.
Man,
I X'd it.
Isn't that a bad thing? Like a sneeze you try to hold in? Can you cause yourself permanent harm? You may have a hernia because you just cut off that sneeze.
Probably have like a massive cramp in the middle of the night now.
You're going to have a massive mouth cramp now. How will you survive? You don't look right. What are you doing over there twitching? Are you all right?
Am I twitching?
Yeah. Are you in a good place right now? Tell me.
I am.
Okay. I'm glad. Me too. And hopefully all you are too, because I mean, honestly, listeners, we are the ultimate trust fall experience. Like, just close your eyes and fold your arms and fall back. We'll catch you in the cool cloud of our good humor, and Relentless sarcasm.
Yeah. And the fresh scent of our cool breeze.
Hell yeah. And if you're listening right now, let me be frank and tell you we love you for listening, by George.
Yeah.
And for the love of Pete, could you please tell all your friends about us? Jeez Louise.
God.
How many name sayings are there? Like, how did that become a thing ever?
I don't know.
I can't think of anything else on top of my head. But
No,
don't
there's more.
there's got to be a saying with Gus, right?
Yeah, get off the bus, Gus.
Hell yeah. Get off that bus, Gus.
Don't mean to be coy, Roy.
Oh, jeez. Keep it going.
This is Paul Simon.
I
50
know.
ways to leave your lover, right?
I know. Let's rip him off some more. Don't quote him too deeply. We'll owe him royalties. This is the Miserable Retail Slave Show. We're a big dumb comedy show. We thank you for listening. We appreciate you. We didn't have an episode last week because Tommy told me he had to stay home and dye his clothes.
That was a very true. Yeah.
So I don't even.
And then it didn't even work. And then I had to dye him again. Oh, it was a frustrating day.
just shaking your fist at the sky and cursing God.
Well, I couldn't find the right dye, so I was like, "Oh, this is probably gonna work," and it was really cheap.
Guys,
And it just put white blotches all over my my black pants and black denim jacket.
no.
So then I had to drive out to Flint the next day and buy the expensive good stuff,
Oh
and
man,
then that worked.
so many dyes.
Yeah,
Can't be walking around with splotchy thighs. My God.
look like a goddamn Dalmatian.
You can't be a Dalmatian when you're up there on stage making all the funny.
Right.
I mean,
Speaking of, you're coming to see me this weekend.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled. It's going to
That's
be
where Randy's spending his birthday.
my birthday gift to myself with my best friend Tommy.
Look at that.
Entertaining me like a royal court jester.
Right.
I say, make me laugh, clown. He says, yes, sir.
King Ralph over there.
That's right. I am King Ralph. But, dear listener, I have to ask, have you ever been ditched by a friend because he had to stay home and dye his clothes? Because
It was
I don't
it
even-
was a stressful week.
you just get more and more quirks the older you get. You're the first person in the history of the known universe that I've met that said they had to stay home and dye their clothes.
I was running out of days.
You were running out of days to die.
Yeah.
There's only
Right.
days you can die.
Right.
Damn.
I died twice.
You died twice.
Yeah.
And it still didn't take.
The second time did.
Okay,
Yeah.
you died the second time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't
worked.
even realize that was a thing. Like, people dyed their clothes. But I guess
Yeah.
if you wear all black everything, what'd you get? Like hair dye just for men?
No.
You just for men those pants?
The stuff that I like is called RIT. It works really good.
Rit.
It's expensive.
Oh.
And of course the Walmart by our house here doesn't have
Okay, how much is Rit dye?
like $6.
Oh, that's
$5,
not
$6.
expensive.
Yeah.
It's cheaper than a new pair of pants.
Right. Oh yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I wouldn't go through all the fucking work.
Yeah.
But the other shit I was using was like 99
So are
cents or
those
something.
your dyed clothes you're wearing?
Yeah.
right?
Well, yeah, the dyed pants.
They look perfectly black. You look like a black hole over there.
Thank you.
You look like a shadow of a man.
Just my head floating.
Yeah, you just need a hood. You'd be the perfect ninja. Beverly Hills Ninja, Chris Farley.
Oh,
Go.
look at that.
Yes, that could be you. How's your nunchuck skills?
Non-existent.
Damn. Well, there goes that. I thought we were going to have you
Be
a
a
second
ninja.
career. Yeah, well, you know.
Oh.
What was that? You banging the
was
microphone with your beer there?
Yeah, Newcastle against a microphone.
Yeah. That's our third guest tonight, Newcastle, speaking through Tommy.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. So,
You brought me here for this.
well, I guess. So Tommy's here. If I had a MySpace page still, he'd probably be in my top 8, I think.
Yeah, I would
think
hope
so.
so.
I think
You were in
so.
my wedding. That was
I
a
was.
top 8. That was a real life top 8.
That was a real MySpace top 8. Wow. Literally, he had like 8 groomsmen. So
I think I did have exactly 8. Yeah.
it's kind of crazy. I remember we had a friend. His name was Leo. And he took me aside one day in the MySpace days. We were at the bar. He pulled me aside. He said, hey, pulled some strings, made a few things happen. You're in my MySpace top 10 now.
No, he did not.
I swear to God, I wish I made that up. That's a true thing that
That's
a real
the
person
words he
said.
used.
Yeah,
I pulled
I pulled some strings. I made some things happen.
And you're in my top 10.
Yeah.
There was a top. Oh, it did change from 8 to 10.
You
didn't
could go up to like top 20. I think I had
Yeah.
a top 20 because
Yeah.
I didn't want to leave anyone out.
it? Right. That's what happened at my wedding.
Yeah, see? There it is. I almost missed the cut. He's like, oh, we got to expand it or I'll never hear the end of it.
Pulled some. How come I had never heard this before?
I'm sure I've told you that before.
Pulled some strings.
Yeah, isn't that great? I felt like a real dandy.
Yeah.
Like I'm a special boy. He pulled some
Sitting there
strings.
at 10.
Yeah. I was probably dead last, but hey, pulled some strings, switched things around.
I
made
wonder
it
if I
happen.
was in the. I had to have been in the top.
You
10.
were probably like top. You were probably in the top 3.
Yeah, I would think so.
I mean, that's how you knew your self-worth back in the day.
Yeah.
Where you ranked on the.
Yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I get depressed every now and then because I just don't know.
You don't know where you rank in the social
Right.
hierarchy anymore. I think we need to bring back some sort of status for all.
Hot or not?
Well, no. That's just, that's very, I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for?
Teenage-ish?
Objective.
Yeah.
Subjective.
Yeah, that can never. Right. God, what a terrible. What a terrible thing.
What do you got, a wheeze now for a laugh?
Just kick.
That was.
Quit thinking of that stupid website where people would let other people judge them.
Man, that was a real Muttley laugh there.
Were you on Hot or Not?
No.
No? All right.
No.
I don't think I ever was either, but I remember looking at it a couple times and I'm like, this is so weird. I could actually give this person a 0.
Yeah, you were the old school troll being a dick and giving everyone a 0 driving down those scores.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh, you were an honest Abe about it?
I'm
you were
sure.
like, oh, maybe a 6.
I mean, I was 19, so I don't know. Probably half drunk.
At 19, I hope not. Oh, horse
Come on,
noise.
Randy.
Oh, you know what's
We can't all be late bloomers.
You know what's funny about that? I was at the store the other day, and I witnessed minors trying to buy alcohol.
Oh, really?
It was the best thing.
Tell me all about it.
I'm about to. I'm glad you refreshed my memory. So I'm walking past this self-checkout aisle or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And the liquor aisle was right across the street from the self-checkout. And there's these 2 cute little Asian girls, clearly just not 21. Mm-hmm. And they've got bottles of booze. And they have a friend with them. Now, this friend... she was dealt the unfortunate hand of looking like she was 45, but I'm pretty sure she was about the same age.
Okay.
Which, however, it's on the other hand, it is good for her because usually if you look at like you're 45 when you're, I don't know, 20.
Hey, Martha, buy us beer.
Yeah, exactly. So they had the fortunate
Get in the car.
Yeah, the girls had the fortunate luck of having a friend that looked 45. The 45-year-old girl. She'll look 45 forever. That's her blessing. Like, even when she's 60, she'll still look the same.
Sure.
There's some celebrities, like Wilford Brimley, looked like he was 64 his entire damn life.
Got the beatus.
Yeah. So.
Sorry, that's how Dave Landau was saying diabetes all weekend. The beatus.
The beatus.
Just the beatus.
Oh, we'll talk about your icon later.
Okay.
So these minors, they hand the old wench their booze, and then they almost made the fatal error of following the broad to the self-checkout.
But you're watching this the whole time.
I
You're
was
like Magnum PI over here.
Well, I was walking by, and this was all happening all at once. Things happen in a few seconds.
Okay.
I wasn't stopping and taking pictures or recording or anything.
But you clearly know that they were underage.
Clearly,
yeah, okay.
because they made a show of being underage,
giggling and
oh yeah, they were nonstop giggles. These were oh my god girls, OMG girls, to a T. And I know it for a fact because they finally got the smarts to just hand the booze off, and it was 2 big old jugs of vodka, which they have no idea what they're doing. You don't need that much.
Right,
what are you going to do with all that?
Right.
They both weigh like 90 pounds. What are you doing?
Get a half pint.
Yes. So I go past the self-checkout. I went to the bathroom. Then as I'm going out the door, past the self-checkout again, I'm leaving. The Oh My God girls are standing off to the side, taking pictures and recording their old friend buying the booze, and they're giggling the whole time. And they're like, oh my God, she's not looking. Hey. And they're shouting and waving at her and like,
oh, no.
She won't look. Oh my God.
Just making a scene.
Just making a scene.
Just being the worst undercover.
Yeah. You're blowing your cover by putting this all on TikTok and Snapchat. I hope your friend knows that she's been filmed committing a misdemeanor.
Right.
I hope she knows that's evidence on your phone and on all your social media accounts. You dummies.
You dumb, stupid kids. Your brains aren't developed yet.
Yeah. It's all that gut rot you've been pouring down your throats there before it's ready. You know?
Uh-huh.
You got to wise up another 2 years. That's when you're ready.
Guggling all that gut rot.
You're guggling gut rot and losing your damn minds.
So they didn't get away with it, or did you own and know them?
Oh, what am I, a cop?
What'd you do?
Would I citizen arrest them?
Well, what happened?
You know, if I walked up to him and said, "You're under arrest," I would have gotten in trouble, probably.
They probably would have believed you.
Well, that's true. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't work out for me in the end, though.
I'm the Kroger cop.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can say the name, but...
Oh, well, you just did. They'd probably have me arrested for sexual harassment.
Right. This is 2019.
He said he was a cop. I think that means he wants to handcuff us.
You can't talk to us when you're an adult male.
Yeah.
Wait, so you just admitted...
Yeah. I mean, we were dumb too when we were 17, so 18, 19, 20.
I didn't drink until I was 19 though.
We're still ignorant buffoons, so
right.
We don't get any smarter. We just have a little bit more money and the age to do whatever we want. That's about it.
My love for alcohol is definitely stunted by
everything.
Well, that's the thing, you know. It's supposed to it stops you where you start.
Yeah, you're just a walking stunt over there.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what happened to you? Is that you're just stunted?
That's the biological thing that happens.
Oh,
yeah.
You were supposed to be like 7 foot tall, but you got stunted.
Well, I mean, mentally stunted and emotionally stunted.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't know that that's true. You used to be a lot happier. So
I'm happy.
Okay. That quick stutter you can cover up tells me otherwise.
I mean, I don't like getting old. That's about the only thing I'm sad about nowadays.
You think about dying right before you go to bed every night?
Well, before then even.
Oh, cool. You think about what it's like to not exist sometimes?
All the time.
God, you're bringing us down. Jeez, Buzz Killington, have another beer.
Yeah, I will.
Oof.
So what happened? Did they get away with it?
I'm sure. I left the scene of the crime.
Oh.
Because, I mean, the self-checkout broad was all right with everything.
All right.
She didn't see the giggling teens off to the side.
You didn't own and know them, huh?
I don't give a
Good
shit.
for you.
Whatever.
Good for you. Those two Asian teens died from sucking down 2 bottles of vodka.
Hey.
You could have prevented a death.
I could have. You know? But I choose to believe that's Darwinism at work.
Did you ever do a hey mister?
A hey mister?
Yeah.
No, what's that?
It's where you're walking into a store and the person underage says, "Hey, mister," and you're supposed to buy him alcohol.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A hey, mister?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Google it.
I feel like you just made that up.
Absolutely not.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's called a hey, mister.
A hey, mister.
Mm-hmm.
There's a name for it and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever been a hey, mister?
No, I would never do that.
Me neither.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it.
I'd laugh right in their fucking face. Get your own booze.
I bought booze underage one time because my friend told me he told his other friend that worked at this grocery store that I'd be coming through, and she kind of knew who I was.
Mm-hmm.
And so she just looked at my ID and she punched in the numbers wrong, so it worked.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I was so scared.
You were terrified.
So I hey-mistered myself, I guess.
Huh. I heard a term today that I didn't even realize existed. So, of course, I had to look it up, and it's called a wife guy.
What?
Oh, yeah, this is an internet thing now, because everything...
This is like a gay dude that's married?
No, not at all. So, a wife guy is technically... Let's see what this is, because I copied it. The wife guy, in the age of the internet, a wife guy, in quotes, that's his official title, married a woman, and now that is his personality and even his job. So a wife guy, so the article starts out, 2 years ago, Robbie Tripp Instagrammed his wife. He posted a photograph of the pair embracing in swimwear in Miami and wrote, "I love this woman and her curvy body."
Okay.
And then he turned his online notoriety after that because he kept praising his wife. He became mocked. Then he became a novelty rapper, writing a song called "Chubby Sexy" featuring his curvy wife with the lyrics, Living my best life with my curvy wife. I haven't slept in weeks. She keeps me up at night.
Oh, okay, Robbie.
Okay, Robbie.
Go, Robbie.
Yeah, he's all about that wife.
Yeah.
So apparently a wife guy is a man who has risen to prominence online by praising his wife and posting content about his wife.
Like a pussy whipped social media star.
Or a good husband. He's proud of his wife. He's proud of his wife.
I mean, you could be proud of your wife and not exploit her.
Yeah. The wife guy defines himself through a kind of overreaction to being married. His wife hurt herself and he filmed it. He is sexually attracted to his wife and he talks about it as if he were some kind of hero. That's my favorite line.
Yeah.
And it makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah, right.
Look at me. I love my wife.
Yeah,
Praise me.
My wife.
My wife. Very nice. Curvy. Keep me up at night. Very nice. Yeah. He married a...
Now I want to go home and watch Borat.
The man who exists to take flattering photos of his wife. He is crafting a whole persona around being that guy. He married a woman, and now that is his personality. The wife guy
Is a nice guy.
is a nice guy, perhaps too nice,
Yeah, right?
perhaps a little bit. I don't
Creepy.
know. Back off,
Yeah,
dude.
right. Yeah, that'd be
Show us
weird.
pictures of your dog or something.
Be the dog guy.
By the way, that's kind of ironic that you say you want to see Borat. Me and you saw Borat on my birthday several years ago.
Yeah. Wow. We should look that up. I bet it's been at least 14 years, I bet? 13 years?
I don't know. It's easily look upable. I guess I could do it real quick.
Yeah, let's see what year Borat came out.
I just remember seeing the movie in Flint, Michigan, USA.
I think we talked about this before.
I think so, but
yeah.
the scene where the big fat guy's completely naked and teabagging Borat made me gag so hard I almost threw up in the middle of the theater. And that's not even... I couldn't stop gagging. 2006.
Wow.
That was many moons ago, sir.
Yeah, so 13 years ago. That's how I
Holy-
was right on the money.
Holy poop.
Wow.
I was 25.
Wow. So yeah, I was 2006. I was 23. Yeah.
I had all my life ahead of me.
Ugh. Gosh.
Oh, to know then when I know now, I'd still be the same person.
Well, tell him a half hour in the movie, I look at Randy and go, I don't understand this.
Oh, that too. Yeah, Tommy didn't understand what Borat was.
I didn't know.
He didn't get it. He didn't understand that it was Sacha Baron Cohen basically punking people, playing a character and punking
I didn't know
people.
the other people didn't know.
Yeah.
I thought everybody was in on the joke.
He thought it was the stupidest thing. And then when I told him, no, you don't get it, he goes, oh, I understand now. Oh, this is funny.
It was during the part when he was talking to the woman on the TV show.
Yeah.
Which is the best anyway. Yeah, and I was like, holy crap, this is immensely funny now.
This is immensely funny
Yeah.
now. Tommy opened for his good friend and icon and mentor and best.
Yeah, Mr. Dave Landau. Check him out. I believe his website is davelandau.com or just Google him. That's Landau. He is the co-host of the Anthony Cumia Show, which is filmed Monday through Thursday in Manhattan. I don't know. He's my guy. He's my favorite comedian.
My guy.
Yeah, it was awesome that he decided to let me go to a club with him again. So we had a great time. We had good shows, of course, and Dave was hilarious as always.
How'd you do, Jabam?
No, I did great. I did great.
Yeah.
He said. The owner even told me. He said he's a Lebanese guy, and I'm not even going to try to do his thick accent. And he's great.
Don't.
He's great, and he's a legend in this business. But he tells me, he said, you could be headliner, and I said, sweet. Make me headliner. And he puts his head down and he lifts back up. He's like, you come back with Dave in April. So,
Oh.
listen, headliner.
No, you could be headliner. I'm not ready to take that chance on you. That's great.
It's very nice, though, because usually he doesn't book me again right away. So,
Yeah.
it was nice.
He's like, maybe I should have kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, usually he tells me that I fucking suck and stuff, but that's pretty much like his norm. He's like I said, he's a legend. He's a character. He's awesome. It's Pete at the Funny Stop in Cuyahoga Falls.
I love those characters.
Yeah,
that
he's awesome. He's a really great guy, but he likes to be the boisterous, He said some people were walking in, and he said that guy was smiling like he's a gerbil at a gay bar.
Wow. That's something. Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's
it was
amazing.
pretty awesome.
That is pretty awesome. I like that.
And just imagine the thick Lebanese accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a bit of drama in my life recently. I was in one of those moments that, I don't know, every now and again, people get themselves in moments. I was at the gas station late on a Friday night. Are you okay over there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Man, you're just a goddamn space cadet.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm listening.
All right. You got tears in your eyes. I'm just scared for
No,
you.
I don't.
Okay. So I'm at the gas station. It's Friday night.
Oh, party.
Party time. Excellent.
You crazy bastard.
I'm unstoppable. You know me. Just raging, bitching parties nonstop, yo.
Sure.
So I'm at the gas station. I'm trying to fuel up on petrol to get to my destination. Mm-hmm. And I'm at the combination McDonald's laundromat.
I like that. The gas station,
station.
destination.
Mm-hmm. And that's an infamous spot. We've
Oh,
talked
yeah.
about
The
it several
McDonald's
times.
laundromat
Yes.
gas station. Yeah.
So it's 9:30. It's in a good part of town, but not the best either.
Yeah,
'cause
you're right on the border.
you're on the border, and all the scum of the universe converges at that point. Mm-hmm. So I'm at the one pump, and I seem to be the only person getting gas in the entire place.
Everybody else is just getting meth.
Yeah, exactly. In the laundromat, allegedly.
What else you doing there? Cleaning
Yeah.
your clothes?
Puh. Clean your soul out with meth.
And I like how that gas station does sell alcohol. Well, at least beer.
Well,
I
yeah.
don't think they do
You
liquor.
got to do something in the parking lot.
Right.
So when I pulled into my spot, and I got out, I noticed that there was 3 bikers just sitting there on their motorcycles, like off to the side.
Oh, I probably know one of them in that part of town.
Maybe. They were, close enough to my pump, but far enough away. I'm like, oh, great, look at those guys. What are they up to?
Yeah.
A
bunch of ragamuffins.
Yeah, those street toughs,
Right.
those heathens.
Listen to how intimidated you were.
Those Hell's Angels. Yeah, usually I don't give a shit about anything anymore, but
Were they in a club? Were they all have the same
Yeah,
jackets?
yeah.
I'm sure I know who it was.
yeah, maybe.
Did you read it? Did you know?
I didn't pay attention, honestly. But it was enough to make me like, okay, I'm going to keep my eye on that. So I go in, get my gas, pay for my gas. I think I got a water or whatever, some gum.
Whatever.
Came out, start pumping my gas, and I'm keeping my eye on the situation.
Yeah. Yeah, you racist.
I hate the whites, yes. I hate all those white people. Those white bikers.
Cultural racism.
Okay. I don't think that's right.
Gotta watch these motorcyclists.
Yeah, that's right. The only racist I am is a street racist. I'll beat them in any race. Give me a hog. I'll whoop their asses.
There you go.
So
They're not automatic, though.
it's automatic that I would win. Okay. So my pump clicks off. I'm like, all right, I'm scot-free.
Safe.
I am scot-free, which is another name phrase I forgot
There
at the
you
beginning.
go.
Yes,
Look at that.
racking them up, baby. Somebody keep track. Armchair producer Doug Goodwin, please keep track of all the name phrases. Thank you.
What about you don't know Jack?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Usually follows it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not always, though. Doesn't have to.
Doesn't have to.
Right.
You don't know Jack. I like that. Mm-hmm. So,
you went.
sigh of
Did you
relief,
fumble
baby.
with your keys like in a horror movie?
Well, I like the murderer was gonna gut me. Yeah.
I watched Scream last night. Holy shit! I didn't remember how brutal that fucking movie is.
Oh, right from the very beginning
oh my God.
too.
I told the wife, I was like, "Oh, we should have the girls come down."
Wait, did you watch it on TV or was it?
Yeah, but it was a premium channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I was like, "Oh,
Did you watch it from the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, "We should have the girls come down," and she's like, "That'd be fun," but neither of them. They were like, "We might be down in a minute." They were in their rooms.
That first kill of Drew Barrymore is brutal.
Yeah, and then the wife was like, "Yeah, the girls shouldn't come down." I was like, I forgot how crazy this is.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, you didn't end up. They didn't say, "I want to see your insides."
They did not say that. However, my pump clicks off. I hang it up. I'm getting ready to go. One of them starts walking over. I'm like, God damn it.
Oh no!
I'm like, he's like, excuse me, sir.
They
I'm
want
like,
you to pledge.
fuck.
They want you, you're
I'm
gonna
like,
be their
fuck.
probie.
You know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. So he walks up to me and he goes, "Excuse me, sir." I'm like,
Wow, what a polite young man.
he was polite, and I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he goes, "Can you give my? This is a weird question, but can you give my bike a jump?" I'm like, God damn it!
Oh no.
So now what do I do?
You say yes.
That's what I said. I said yes.
Look at you.
However, I told the friend that you can guess who I met that night. I told my friend what had happened, and I said yes. He said, "Well, I would have just jumped in my car and drove off."
In his IROC?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not messing with that. So,
Jesus, you guys are
so
sheltered.
Oh yeah, I'm so sheltered.
What do you think they were gonna do? Flip you out of your head and put you in the trash can?
If every 80s movie I've ever seen would tell me that, yes. So I'm like, God damn it. So he's like, I got cables. You just got. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I drive up, and he's like, come closer. I'm like, God damn it, I'm gonna get robbed. And he says, come closer. And they pop the hood, and they're inspecting the situation, how to hook up the cables or whatever.
Right.
He's like, how do you? And one comes over and puts his 2 cents in, his beards to his goddamn gut.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And he said, he jumped the bike and he said, oh, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. And shook my hand.
No.
And
wow. Did you actually shake it, or were you just a limp fucking dick hand?
I punched him in the nose and ran. Are you kidding me? That was my time to go.
He's like, did that just happen?
I'm like, not on this day, fucker. You're not getting one over on old Randall.
So, wow. Randy found out that bikers are people, too.
Who knew?
They're actually some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. As a group, as a whole, I would say so. Until you fuck them over.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
Then, but it depends on the biker, too. Even the roughest, toughest guy could be like,
Here's an ironic thing that I learned working at this hardware store in a horrible part of town. There used to be gang members that came into the store constantly.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned that before.
All the time. And they actually were nicer to me than most of the white people that came in the store.
When the gang members were robbing you, of course they were going to be nice.
Never got robbed there. Never did.
No, but I'm saying they had like paintbrushes in their pockets so they can go graffiti things.
I don't care as long as they were nice to me.
They're being nice to you as a diversion.
That's cool. I just had stars in my eyes. I'm like, oh, I'm friends.
Trying to do the blood things with the blood symbol with your hands.
I'm like, you guys got a tattoo cat so you can tattoo a teardrop on my eye while you're here?
I've always wanted always tired.
Yes. Could you do that for me? Because the ironic thing is, it's true. I am. I'm always tired. Literally just wiped out constantly. Oh, could you write constantly pooped on my forehead? Because boy, am I bushed.
Always tired and stay awake is the Post Malone tattoos.
Does he have stay awake?
Yeah, or stay away, I think it is. It might be stay away. I think it's stay away. But it would be awesome if he has always tired and stay awake. Maybe that's what it is.
I don't think it's stay awake, is it?
It's stay away, I think.
We're going to look this up because I don't need Post Malone suing us for slander.
Hey, you didn't get my tats right, bro.
Wow, that's how he talks.
I'm sure it is. It's how he sings. I love him. He's like my favorite thing right now.
He's got a new song on the radio that's kind of a hot jam.
Which one?
Circles.
Yeah, that one's all right. Yeah, I got that CD. I bump it.
You bought a CD?
No, I was given the CD in the mail when I bought tickets to his show.
Oh, see, that's a good gimmick.
Yeah,
and then that way they can count that on in their sales too for albums.
Yeah, not that Post Malone needs any help right now, though.
Always tired, stay away.
Yeah. Okay. It would be awesome if it said always tired, then stay awake, though. That would be way better.
Yeah.
Like he's just talking to himself in the mirror. You are always tired.
When did it become a goddamn thing where every indie rapper in the world decided, hey, we need all the tattoos in the world on our dumb faces?
Right. Well, Abe Falcon was the first person that brought this up to me, and he thinks that Post Malone is a manufactured idea from the record industry.
Oh, yeah?
And
this is a conspiracy theory.
Well,
huh?
if you look into his background, he was he's very into emo and heavy metal.
Yeah, he is. I know that.
He's not really into rap at all. And
but he's into making money.
right. And there's one of his new songs that I really like called Myself, and it said I've made so much, I spent so much, I wish I could have been there myself. And I'm like, it's a really good song.
Good song.
Yeah, he talks about traveling the world, but everything is, I wish I could have been there myself. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're a manufactured product, which I love. Posty.
Posty. That's my Posty.
I like him. I think he'd be a fun person to hang out with. I don't think he takes himself too seriously. So.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to take a quick short little...
What? I just went pee.
Well, poo.
I'm not doing that.
Thank
no.
God.
No. Oh, no,
It's
no.
not allowed, you slob. You're listening to You're listening to MRS. I almost said the real name. You're listening to God, we're listening to MRS. The Miller Rejection Sausages.
I can bounce to this shit. Well, I'm akin to the lion, spirit forged of the iron, wherewithal to the wolves and lyrics born in the silence. You been used to some bullshit, now you hearing some science. Stare my fears up in the face with the sheerest defiance. Keep it weird till I die, that's my shit. And if they're hating, I'ma hit them with the fiercest of kindness. I can peer in your eyes and see we clearly divided by the way that you're hiding. Come on, unleash the vibrance for the dearly departed. We ain't just merely surviving. And I ain't talking about some planes when I'm saying I'm fly, but this dream is so lucid and I'm making these movements I ain't never made. Maybe I just been afraid, waiting on some miracles and better days. Played by my memories and ecstasy getaways. Brain fry, say hi, hey, watch the pain dry. But this habitat of patterns has me fully enamored with the fact of the matter.
Welcome back to the Sausage. How's everybody doing? Do us a great, big, huge favor. Go to that Facebook.com. Join our Facebook group, Miserable Retail Slave. Search it. Search that hashtag Miserable Retail Slave on the Instagram. See all the pretty fucking pictures I post. And if you're on those Twitters, at M Retail Slave, that's me. Yeah. Also, we have a second podcast. It's called Someone's Favorite Movie. Talking about weird, dumb movies.
Yeah, I think we still have that, do we?
We do have that. We've got 5-6 episodes up. Done a couple with our good friend Tomco.
Tomco Tuesday.
Hell yeah, from
what
Jake
it
and
is.
Tom Conquer the World. The one coming up this week is going to be Electric Dreams. Me and you did that a while back.
Yeah, I remember that shitty-ass movie.
Tommy was not a fan. Not a fan. So if you like what you're listening to here, join us over there. Boy, oh boy, it's a hard... I forgot how hard it is to start a new podcast, even when you have an existing audience. Boy, oh boy, is it an upward climb. Woo, boy.
Yeah?
Like, there's... Yeah, that's bad. Anyways.
Yeah, what's going on with the Epic Film guys? They're hooked up with Paramount for something?
For the Terminator thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How the hell did they do that?
Justin and Loisos are involved with the Alamo Draft House in, around the D.C. area.
That's like a bar, right?
Alamo Draft House is a fancy movie chain, yes.
Oh, that's okay.
They serve
alcohol and stuff.
and dinner, I think, too. And
Okay.
they always have, like, the screenwriters and...
I want to be that, like, living, breathing Jeff Goldblum gif of those crazy sons of bitches. They did it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Congratulations to them.
Well, I could say that about you. You're headlining the Holly Hotel for the umpteenth time.
Oh, thank you.
That was always your big dream.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the biggest goals. I mean,
You achieved it. Now you fucking plateaued and you ain't doing nothing. So
I'm moving on up
yeah, you are to the east side.
of the U.S. Yeah, I'm going to Pennsylvania in a couple weeks,
Yeah.
so check that out.
This podcast is still your dirty little secret, though.
I did go stagnant for like 6 months though. I didn't know what to do with myself, and then I was like, "Fuck it, turn it up."
Turn it up. I wish you would turn it up on this podcast and give a hoot for once.
I hooting all over
Yeah,
this.
you are. Tommy, you sent me this article the other day, and I just laughed.
Did? I don't remember doing this.
You did some fucking work for goddamn once. All praise be to Odin, because you did this. You did this. You brought this to my attention, and boy, did I
Get a chuckle, huh?
I got a chuckle. Tommy sent me this article. Headline, Jared Leto has started a cult on an island, and his followers call him prophet.
It's not an Onion article either.
It's not an Onion article.
It's not fake news.
And the funny thing is, I read this, and I hadn't thought of this in friggin' years. But on the old miserableretailslave.com, we used to write articles and stuff constantly before we had the podcast, and it was getting traction. The website, we used getting hundreds of thousands of hits on it, and I think it was. I don't know if I wrote the article or not, but there was an article that a series we were doing on bad cover songs, and somebody wrote an article about 30 Seconds to Mars doing a bad cover, which is Jared Leto's band, doing a bad cover of something, and boy, oh boy, were the female fans outraged.
Yeah.
They were.
Oh, you can't talk bad about those blue eyes.
No, you cannot. Just nonstop. He's got more talent than you'll ever have. The comments were blowing up with just.
And this is like 2005, right?
No, it wasn't 2000. It was probably 2010 or 11 though.
Was it that long ago?
Yeah. Yeah. Was it that long ago? You said 2005, which is even longer ago. But anyway.
Right.
Tommy has no idea how time works.
Yeah, no.
Time is just a concept that
That's
flows
right.
all
It's
around us at
created by
all
man.
times.
It's not, yeah.
It's a man-made created construct. I refuse to abide by the rules of time.
But if you tell me to be somewhere, I'm fucking 5 minutes early, at least.
You weren't tonight. You were 2 minutes late.
I was 2 minutes late. Well, if I care about something.
Oh, I'm going to care about kicking you in your teeth.
No, I know you wouldn't care, but.
So here's the article. Jared Leto has now started an actual cult where he invites his fans to join him on an isolated island where he proceeds to walk around like some sort of modern-day Jim Jones.
It's funny. It shows him in like a fucking robe. There's no way. He walks around naked.
Yeah.
There's no way he wears that robe.
When the cameras get turned off.
Hell yeah. You know he does.
Yeah. In regards to Jared Leto's island, is it a cult? Yes, he had said so himself. Yes, this is a cult. Hashtag Mars Island via the band's Twitter page.
That's the stupidest name, too.
Mars Island?
Yeah. You couldn't come up with anything else? You just had to rip off your band name?
How does this mook get a hold of an island for crying out
Does
loud?
it take 30 seconds to get there?
I see what you did there. Like, I don't understand, like, tell us what to believe, angst Jesus. Let's listen to what you have to say.
Yeah. I had an ex-girlfriend when I was like 19 that was obsessed with 30 Seconds to Mars and Jared Leto. She had wristbands and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's part of the echelon, which is what they call themselves. Yeah.
She probably wrote the article. I don't know.
The official description of Mars Island is as follows. Mars Island is a 3-night all-inclusive festival experience. Relax and restore with yoga amongst the trees. Take a dip in the pool. Catch a midnight screening or gaze at the stars.
Like they're not all just dropping Molly and ecstasy the minute they get
banging all over the place.
It's just an orgy.
Oh, and by the way, catch 2 intimate performances with 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah, I bet it is.
All at the reasonable price of $995.
It's actually not bad. I mean, if you think about it, for 3 days on an island.
Yeah, and you get 2 30 Seconds to Mars performances.
If Jared Leto wasn't there, then
there's a $6,500 tier that includes a Mars passport, whatever, an exclusive VIP experience with Jared. Oh, that's where you get to bone. That's the boning experience.
Well, they call it on The Bachelor the honeymoon suite.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, I don't mean to make this joke, but I do because this is a comedy podcast. These people need to get a so-called life.
Right.
To be clear,
Somebody call Callista Joan Hart.
What?
What's her name?
Callista Joan Hart.
What's
Who
her
the
name?
fuck is that?
What's her name?
I don't know.
What's my so-called life?
Claire Danes?
Is that? Oh, that's who it was. I was thinking of.
Melissa Joan Hart?
Yeah, there you go. Clarissa explains it all, right? Okay. I was just messing up my early '90s references.
God. That's some extreme mashup there.
Shouldn't go that far back. Should I?
Clarissa Joan Hart. Who knows where the fictional person begins and the real person ends? Jesus. Now, to be clear,
funny.
when I say they need to get a so-called life, other than making a horrible joke, I'm saying that nobody should be blindly following anybody.
Yeah,
It's
especially Jared Leto.
stupid. I mean, I don't want
He's
to.
the dude that got his ass kicked in Fight Club.
Yeah, I'm not trying to destroy something beautiful here. I'm just saying you shouldn't be blindly following. I don't care what these people do, but like, do whatever. But you shouldn't be following some dork around and listening to what he has to say like he's something.
He really does seem like a dork. He seems like he'd be so fucking annoying to be in the same room with.
Did you know he threw a big old tantrum bitch fit about the Joker movie?
I kind of heard that.
He was trying to get his lawyers involved
because he thought he wanted to be the Joker again or whatever.
He thought he should be the only Joker that ever. I love that anytime the Joker exists as a character in a movie, people think it's okay to act a fool.
Yeah, right.
Like you don't understand. The Joker as a character represents just mass,
mental illness.
Yeah, just mindless evil without meaning. And so you want to be a part of that. You think that's cool, and you just want to be like, oh, that's what I. Anytime the Joker's in a movie now, people lose their goddamn minds.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it's all they can think about.
Something.
Oh boy, I want to be a clown too. All right. Get over yourself. Speaking of clowns, I don't know if you know this about our country, but we have one in the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Did you know that? I didn't mean to get political.
Yeah, wow, and you just came right out there swinging, didn't you?
Swinging, baby. It's because I saw this thing with a president we used to have.
Yeah.
His name's Barack Obama.
I remember.
And I'm going to play a clip of something he said.
Okay.
About woke culture.
Oh.
Yeah, Barry has some views on woke culture, and I just love it. I love it.
Is he smoking while he's doing it?
He should. I bet he smokes clove cigarettes. He seems like a real hip cat,
Oh, he definitely smokes.
You think so?
You never heard that?
He smokes those cigarettes?
He's an avid smoker, yeah. He was out and about it.
Out and about.
You never knew that?
Shut
For
up.
real?
Listen to the president, please.
This idea.
Oh, let me turn that up. It's very quiet for some reason.
This idea of purity and you're never compromised and you're always politically woke and all that stuff. You should get over that quickly. The world is messy. There are ambiguities. Yep. People who do really good stuff have flaws. Right. People who you are fighting may love their kids. And, share certain things with you. And I think that one danger I see among young people, particularly on college campuses, Malia and I talk about this. Yara goes to school with my daughter. But I do get a sense sometimes now among certain young people, and this is accelerated by social media, there is this sense sometimes of the way of me making change is to be as judgmental as possible about other people.
Oh, snap.
Damn. Foreshadowing.
Right?
Wow.
This was a talk he just gave.
Oh, okay.
So,
I thought this was like years ago. Okay.
No, he just gave it. But I think that's funny, first off, because people in woke culture are basically calling out other people.
Yeah, it's a call-out culture, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. Cancel culture, they call it that too, because you're trying to just ruin somebody's career.
Right. So terrible. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. So if you say the wrong, I don't know, pronoun or whatever, you're just bashed forever.
Dave Landau was screaming on stage the other night, "You don't even know what you're fucking mad about," which was the best thing.
Right?
Ever.
Yeah, exactly.
That's enough. Like if I tweet or hashtag about how you didn't do something right or used the wrong verb, or then I can sit back and feel pretty good about myself because, man, you see how woke I was? I called you out.
Barry.
Yeah. Let me get on TV, watch my show, watch Grownish. That's not activism. That's not bringing about change. if all you're doing is casting stones, you're probably not going to get that far. That's easy to do.
Well,
Thanks, Obama.
listen to that.
Yeah, some wisdom there.
Yeah.
He talks like that, and you appreciate what we had, and now what we got is, what we got.
Dingleberry.
The orange goblin there. Being a dummy.
Yeah. I think he does it on purpose, though.
You think he does?
Absolutely.
I don't think,
Absolutely, 100%.
I don't think anyone's that much of a buffoon in real life.
I mean, he's an idiot, but I think he's embraced it, and I think he loves it because it pisses off the liberals.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
I think he intentionally pisses off people for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, yeah. He's trolling.
Yeah. Speaking, we do have an election coming up, 2020. Speaking of elections, we got an iTunes review, and we haven't got one in many moons, or I just haven't been paying attention, one of the two. But we did get one, and I want to give it a shout out because
shit.
this is from Glenn from oh, my phone just shut up. Fucking hell. the Glenn Thinks Stuff podcast. Let me see if my
Glenn thinks stuff. Okay.
Yeah. He wrote us a great review, but my fucking phone just shut off, so I don't think I can. Let's try this. But he's running for president in 2020 as part of his podcast. And
Okay.
would you like to be Glenn's running mate, Tommy? I think that'd be great.
Oh, that'd be interesting, huh?
Oh, you want to mate with Glenn? I mean, for example, one of his platforms, he says, "When I am president, I want to have a jetpack like the Rocketeer." Huh?
Oh, okay.
And I want to grow my own blueberries, for cobblers and muffins and stuff. I can
Nice.
get behind that.
Yeah.
I mean, but in the meantime, you should listen to the Glenn Thinks Stuff podcast. It's great. It's just him solo. He talks into the microphone, and he's funny, and you should listen.
Well, thanks, Glenn.
Thanks, Glenn. If I ever get the phone working, I'll read your. He left us a very nice review, so you should love him a lot.
All right.
Yes.
What a guy.
What a guy. What a pal. Also, shout out to the Untrained Eye pod.
What's that?
It is a podcast with DJ and Beth. DJ and Beth. I want to say DJ and Beth, like I'm some sort of Ebonics man.
Sure.
They talk about like news and stuff, and
Okay.
they're funny, and you should listen to them. But they are the first people to actually give someone's favorite movie a shout out. They did that on their last episode, and I am eternally
what
grateful.
a title for them.
Yeah.
You're the first ones.
You're officially the number one fan.
Yeah.
Of someone's favorite movie. You are officially our favorite podcast of someone's favorite movie. So, I mean, big props to you. I said I'd give them a shout out on the podcast that people actually listen to. So here you go.
Right.
Because boy, oh boy, we're trying to build that fan base over on that other thing we do. But you should. I was listening to their podcast today, and they brought up something. And they're going to be like, oh, this is the one thing you took away from our show. And the answer is yes, this is the one thing I took away from your show. They were talking about quicksand porn. Apparently, Bert Kreischer, DJ's a fan.
The Machine?
Yeah. DJ's a fan of Bert Kreischer. And apparently he talks about quicksand porn quite a bit. I'm like, what the ever-loving fuck is this?
I mean, I listen to Bert, but not a lot. So
I don't either. Just sporadically.
Once a month I might tune in.
If he's on Rogan, I'll listen to that, but I don't listen to. So apparently, quicksand porn is exactly what you would think. It's a naked girl in quicksand, screaming for help, and apparently, Bert loves it. I Googled it and I saw a bunch of muddy girls. Like waist deep in quicksand. I'm like, oh boy, there's really something for everyone, huh?
And that's it? I mean, that's the...
Well, I scream and, because it's quicksand. It's very deadly.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so there's no sexual thing?
They're topless.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's dark.
It's something weird, huh?
That's really dark.
I mean...
I don't get how that's porn, but all right. Yeah, it's weird.
I guess.
I mean, I guess for some people.
I mean, I think we've lost count of how many fetishes there possibly could be. Sex is a weird thing, and everyone's got their weird thing. Yeah. So I think we should start personally the pretend the floor is lava porn. where just a lot of folks jumping from pillow to pillow and all the jiggly bits that come with it. You know, we'll just wear T-shirts, tight T-shirts, and that'll be it. You know, keep it innocent.
It's just me and you.
Yeah, just frolic from. Oh, you touch the floor! It's hot lava. Pretend the floor is lava porn. That's coming up next. And also shout out to the Pod Full of Sunshine podcast. They're out of Florida, and they talk about all the Florida weirdness.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Oh, did you hear about the lady that grabbed her AK-47 and killed intruders?
I did sort of see
The
this.
wife,
Where did I
yeah.
see that? I didn't
I don't
read
know.
the story, though.
I read some of it. Apparently, there was people trying to break into her house, and I can't remember if they had the husband or the husband couldn't get to the gun or whatever, but the wife ran and got the gun, and I think she shot him.
Oh, boy. And you want to take our guns.
Right.
Huh.
Right.
See, Obama? That's why we need them.
That's kind of true. I'm a bit torn when it comes to the gun debate.
Tommy is rip torn when it comes to the gun
I mean,
debate.
you don't want to become. I hate guns.
Oh, God.
I get scared when they're in my presence. But
When did we become politics cast?
yeah, right.
It's because you had a couple beers. That's what it is.
That's it.
The best time to talk about politics, religion, and social issues is 2 a.m. at the bar.
Yeah.
That's when all the world's problems get solved.
After I had like one beer before I got here, and I've just had 2 Newcastles. So
Everyone's certain about God at 2:30 a.m.
there you go.
drinking all night. That's the best time to record all your thoughts. Anyways, I think we're going to wrap it up, huh?
Yeah.
Like a condom.
Yeah, it went by fast tonight, but that's good. That
Well,
means it went.
That's what she said.
Time flies when you're having fun.
That's what she said, too. Interesting. She says a lot of things.
Yeah, she needs to shut her fucking mouth.
Damn. Misogynist over there.
I'm kidding.
I'm
She
kidding,
wasn't a real
ladies.
person.
It was a hypothetical,
It was a
theoretical woman. I mean, you can't joke like that. Whoa,
No.
woke culture.
Right.
Yeah.
Let them cancel me.
No.
I'm canceled. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm right where I was a second before.
Right. How dare you make a joke about a non-existent theoretical person based on their non-existent theoretical
Can't
gender?
do it.
Can't do it. Not gonna do it. Ross
Wouldn't be
Perot.
prudent.
Yeah. We're peaking right now because we're making references to 90s folks. That we're
Not even 90s. He was 80s, wasn't he?
yeah,
It was
late
Bill
80s, early
Clinton's
90s.
first win.
We're just going through all of Dana Carvey's
92,
old,
I guess. Yeah, yeah.
all of Dana Carvey's old impressions. That's what we're doing.
The church lady.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
It's the same one, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much the same voice.
It's Ross Perot
Yeah,
dressed as Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Darth Vader Ginsburg.
Yeah.
All right, but I Neil digress Tyson.
Look at that.
We will see you next time. We hope, because
Yeah.
we enjoyed your company tonight,
Yeah,
and hopefully you enjoyed our company in your ears.
yeah.
In the meantime, tell all your friends to listen. Check out someone's favorite movie. And we'll see you next time, all right?
Yeah.
Stay miserable.
Different than you. Who is this ludicrous rhymer spitting is written so smooth? When I seen some hustle money here, I've been ballin', getting buckets in the hood, homie. Say what you would about it. I know you thought you could, motherfucker, but you ain't cut like that. You's a bitch like that. You ain't from my cloth. Put the city on my back. Put that city on the map. You in my city making that whack shit. That's what the facts here. Man up and face 'em out went crazy on some hippie shit. I'm back where I came from. Who's highs? Oh, you know it's D-boys. Since I taught 'em about an hour north of Detroit. Who you think you're fucking with? My Buddha's thinking public. I do this cause I love to spit in you. So you just a bitch. What you really wanna know about some gangster shit? What you really wanna know about some gangster shit? Yeah. Well, I'm wildin', getting white, boy. And all that talking that they talking, that just white noise. I don't hear that. Yeah, I'm tone deaf. You get auto-tuned out by my computer brain. Birds due south. Damn, I'm cold. I got some franchise hoes. I'm a muddy water boy. It's a landslide though. How I do my thing, smoking on some of that super dang. Go out, come back, spun boomerang. Hey you, get off on my cloud. Yeah, I'm deaf to the bullshit. I'm smoking that.